Have you ever felt that at the workplace you or your employees are not enough motivated and the performance could improve and could be better? In this case, you're lucky because in my research, I'm looking for the best way to motivate employees and increase their performance. After my presentation, you will know more about the employee motivation and maybe you will use some idea from my research to develop the system of your company. At the beginning, I'm going to explain the basic theories about the topic and then I'm going to discuss the results of my research based on some criteria. And now, let's see the basic theories. The most common way to motivate employees is by rewarding them. The monetary reward system is the main tool for the organizations. Because of that, most of the scholars have focused on monetary reward such as bonuses, and they have not considered the non-monetary rewards. Most of the researchers found that the influence of the monetary reward system on employee performance is not monotonic because monetary rewards don't influence necessarily the employee's overall willingness to work. Although this system can be useful because the unpleasant work could turn into a pleasant work because of the rewards. However, some experts believe that there are other ways to motivate employees and increase their performance. The non-monetary rewards could be more useful. They found that if the employers give more opportunities to the employees and if the employers ensure a better relationship between the leadership and the workers and ensure a better workplace, the employee performance would increase. These were the basic theories. And now, let's see the results of my research. I found that there are lots of tools for employee motivation, but none of them has a phenomenal effect on the employee performance, at least in itself. Using only one tool will not change the workers' overall willingness to work, because one tool cannot motivate enough employees and increase their performance. The perfect reward system should be complex. The system should use lots of tools and combine them, because the more stimuli the employees get, the more motivation they will have. First, a good reward system should motivate employees and increase their performance in the whole year, in the whole time, not just couple of times in a year, when the leadership decide to give bonuses. Occasional rewards do not influence the employee performance because for small compensations the workers are not willing to work more. However, the continuous motivation results a higher performance. If the employees see that their work has a result and the organization rewards it, they will work harder and better because their job will seem to be less unpleasant. The organizations should reward the plus effort, um, the willingness and the good ideas instead of the plus work. Giving money for plus work is not a bonus, it's a payment. The rewards for plus effort result that the employees will be more motivated and their performance will increase. It is also important that bonus should be given right after the outstanding performance because the immediate rewards result more motivation and continuous high performance in the future. In this way, the reward has more effect on the brain of the employee. The worker will know that the hard work has its result and next time the worker will provide at least the same quality. It is also important that the reward system ought to include non-monetary rewards. One of the most important non-monetary rewards is the investment to the employees. The organizations ought to care about their employees and investing to them is not only useful for the workers but also useful for the organizations. The employers will have more qualified workers and the employees will be able to ensure a higher performance and they will know that the organization trusts them. In this way, the employees' satisfaction and engagement will increase. The PAF goal model is one of the most important non-monetary rewards too. The organizations are responsible for their employees. Therefore, the employers ought to ensure opportunities to the employees for self-realization. Because if the workers feel that the organization take care about them, the employees' engagement and satisfaction will increase, which means that the employee motivation and performance will increase too. The monetary and the non-monetary reward system are important ways to motivate the employees and increase their performance, but the organizational culture is equally important. The culture of the organization has many parts. First, the biggest part of the culture is the leadership. The behavior of the leadership is very important because the leaders are responsible for everything in the organization. Because of that, they should ensure a good relationship and a good, stable, continuous communication between them and the employees. The leadership must understand that the employees are the beams of the organization. They must take care about the workers and they must ensure the employees' satisfaction and engagement, because this should be the most important part of the organization. The more engaged and satisfied the employees are, the more motivated they will be and the higher their performance will be. The quality of the workplace is one of the most important part of the organizational culture too. The employers ought to ensure a people-friendly, likable workplace because the atmosphere of the workplace has an enormous effect on the behavior of the employees. In a good, likable environment, the workers would be more satisfied and they would enjoy their job more because the work would seem to be more pleasant. The workplace would be more like a home. Because of that, the employees would feel would would feel the job more natural. To summarize, finding the best way to motivate employees and increase their performance resulted a complex system, which includes the monetary reward system, the non-monetary reward system, the leadership style, and the suitable environment. But all of them are built on an employee satisfaction and employee engagement. First of all, an organization must understand that without employees, there is no organization. The employees have to be satisfied and committed to provide the best they can. I truly believe that this is the secret of a successful organization, and this is the best way to motivate employees and increase their performance. Thank you for your attention.